Oh, oh, what the hell is going on here? Alright, that was my intro. Hopefully I won't get in trouble for that. Where are we today? So I walk over to the entrance. I should have been a police officer. Too many family members, police, fire, ambulance. You gotta give a break. And military. Somebody's gotta be a civilian. We're at the American Police Hall of Fame. Where is it? You're gonna find out in the description. Does it matter? Because I'm gonna go film in more than one place, obviously, folks. I know there's an address and a GPS coordinates. If that ain't enough for you, I'm gonna tell you. It's a museum, yes. Pretty cool stuff in here. So let's go ahead and pay the admission, and I'll talk to you when we get inside and check out some cool stuff. Oh yeah, get back here. Alright, paid admission, getting signed. What am I here? I need to get a haircut here soon, I think. Also, you want to cut my hair? Give me a trim. Gotta get the girlfriend over here. Visiting mom, I guess. Permanently, it's another story. Alright, we're inside. Let's check it out here. Brick one now. We got a 1026. Yeah, this stuff brings back memories of these cars. Remember these old suckers? These were the good ones. I mean, I know they got souped up now and all types of stuff, spending money, you know, but these just look cooler. They look too boring nowadays. You know, where I live, when you have an officer going around the corner and it's, you know, and not good, not good, you know. I'm just saying. I want to give him one of these to probably work better, you know. I was like, that's pretty sad. I can't afford to give him a better car than one that's like squealing and crunching around the corner. You know. It's like, really? Are you going to make it down the road with that thing? But these suckers, the only reason why I think they got rid of them because of the weight. But they were awesome. Classic cars. They just look like style. Look at the old red, white, and blue on it. You don't get that anymore. You got all that fancy stuff. You don't need that. If they don't see you or care or both, but does it really matter? No. So it's like, you know, just keep it simple. Oh, Barney Fife. Mr. Furley. Remember him? These are real vehicles, folks. These aren't like props and stuff, but definitely cool. Always loved the old police movies and shows and everything. And nowadays, some stuff's cool, but I'm going to plead the fifth on certain things. Everybody's got their own preference of what they wear, you know. But I just think, you know, let me keep my mouth quiet about it. Look at this sucker, huh? Is that cool or what? Dude, these cars just timeless class with the big red bubble top on top, you know. You don't get any better than that. I'm going to show you the little brochure I got here in a little bit. Now these just, I don't know. I get it. People will say, well, it's too fancy. All right, well, you can't always win, right? Whatever. Timeless classic. It's just, I think, if they had these cars nowadays, people would want to get arrested just to be in one of these. You know? It's just, it'd be cool, man. You can't get any better than this. These just, I don't know, it didn't feel like you were actually, you know, of course you were, but look at those tires, man. Look at those tires, huh? There was some heavy duty tread on those suckers. You ain't getting away from this sucker. I'm not saying the ones nowadays, but, you know, same times are different. Too many people on the road, they really couldn't go off-road. That's why they got the off-road vehicles nowadays and stuff. These were, like, you know, see this stuff. This reminds you of something out of Cannonball Run. I love the Lamborghini. It's not a Lamborghini, I don't think. Is it? No, Bricklin. V8 Ford. Oh. 351 with automatic transmission. This reminds me of the Firebird. This definitely reminds you of Firebird. Man, that's a big old red sucker on top. I could come back here more than once just to look at these for the fun of it. I don't have to be in it and drive it, but check out them tires. Look at the rims on those suckers, man. I mean, look at those rims. They didn't even make those rims today like that good. People don't take pride in their vehicle. Oh, I'm one of them. I got nothing special. I used to have it, but it's like, it costs a lot of money. You know, but hey, it is what it is, you know. Wow, they got the actual hat in this one. They kept his hat and his badges and everything. Wow. That's cool. Oh, it's Border Patrol. I didn't even realize which one this was. U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. I wonder what year this one is. Here, let's read the plaque here. The Hall of Fame in 2007. The vehicle was donated then, okay. After it was received prior from service. Wow, they went 2007 with this thing? 281 cubic inch V8 engine with dual overhead cams and a 9.4 to 1 compression pistons with port fuel injection. Wow. The vehicle was actually used regularly for all manner of border patrol. Yeah, that's how they catch up to you. Gotta spend the money. When they hit the pedal in this sucker, it doesn't take long. I mean, you know, come on. If they had a civilian car, what would be the point? You know? And check out all this stuff they got in there. All those controls. Beep, beep, beep. I used to work on this stuff a long time ago. For a while. Oh, yeah. I can't tell you where and all that. Well, I could, but I'd rather not. It's kind of private. But yeah, worked on the door poppers. Well, speaking of it, right here. Canine door popper, you hit the button and come get your leg. And radar detector, all that stuff I worked on. It was fun. Sometimes you cop would get in there, or police officer, whatever you want to call it. You know, and you'd be able to check out a doggy and vehicle. You got to go ride all of them. I just had to test out different stuff. You know, and the regular guns and all that stuff. Not gun, but radar gun, you know. University of Central Florida. Oh. This is a university one. Wow. Well, Daddy paid a lot of money. You better get learning. Here we go again. More of these cool badges. The guy who actually used it. That is cool. And you thought they just had a little walking. Like, no. But check this out. I'd like to go on that sucker, huh? Reminds you from that Baywatch, you know, or no, what was the show with Hulk Hogan? Oh, I can't remember. Man, my brain is farting late here of remembering stuff. But you know, put it in the comments below. I wonder, let's read how fast this sucker went, probably. Wave Runner. Referred to as a sea-doo or jet ski. Special unit was prepared and donated by the number 9463 Foundation in Pompano Beach. One of a kind unit is the 1994 Polaris 750cc police interceptor that is fast as she is pretty. All the lights and sirens are perfectly working in order, and the seat features 50,000 hand-stitched Hall of Fame logo. Oh wow, this hand-stitched that sucker right there. That's pretty cool. Hand-stitched it. Yeah, this sucker is going to be up on you quick. Don't do like Hulk Hogan though, where he jumped up and stand straight up and yeah, okay. Next thing you know, you're on the ground, well, on the water. Because he's being stupid. He told him, he didn't listen. That happens to get too much money sometimes, it goes to your head. And that's why he went at the one pay-per-view event with the black eye, because he's sitting there, you know, being stupid, and he paid for it. This is like a little hall, I think, or something. I don't know, I guess they have special speeches and stuff. I don't see anything now, so we're going to move on. Yeah. Now check this out. They got a training course here. I want to show this real quick. So they actually do train for bicycles. They don't just get on it and go. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. Let's see. Prior to the invention of the automobile, most law enforcement agencies patrolled on foot, horse, or bicycle. The contact and the communication with the public was at all-time high, and subsequently crime was at an all-time high. Yeah, way back in the day, of course. Nowadays, I don't know, there ain't enough out there, my estimation. Taken off the road, beats, and put into cars that could respond to calls for service in large areas. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Basically, this is how it was back in the days. Still is now. They carry them around as a backup to get in the nook and crannies if they need to, or do probably some like undercover patrol. That's a pretty cool sculpture. Let's zoom in on that sucker. I like that. That's really nice. Whatever that's made out of, I don't know. It doesn't say. I don't think here. Oh, yeah. Introduction. Oh, okay. Law enforcement agencies all over the United States have duly noted the loss of communication and cooperation that once existed between themselves and their communities, and are taking steps to bridge this gap. This is being done through the reintroduction of the bicycle units. Now here's the ones where when you're out in the woods being the bad boy or girl. I wonder what this sucker's got souped up on. Let's see. 4-wheel ATV LE unit, specially outfitted ATV, is a 2007 Yamaha Big Bear 400cc 4x4 with a 5-speed transmission. Weighs 533 pounds and holds 4 gallons of regular gasoline. Yeah. So this sucker basically is coming to get you. You got plenty of gas, plenty of power. Don't be a fool. You're gonna get busted anyways. So just better to. Oh, look at that. I thought that was real over there. Like, what the hell? But yeah, they can come up on you anywhere quick. Obviously, bicycles are the only limited stuff they have. All right, moving on. These I do not understand. I don't care what. I just do not like Segways. They're just annoying. They just don't work well, I feel, no matter what. But I guess that's why you don't see a lot of these everywhere, because I don't know, they're really just like the new version of a bicycle. But to me, I just don't feel like they're necessary. Cost a lot of money, they're dangerous, and the time it takes you to turn that thing around, you can do a bicycle. But hey, that's just me. All right, what is this here? Following law enforcement officers made the ultimate sacrifice as a result. Oh, terrorist attacks, September 11th. They will never be forgotten. So this is actual pieces. I remember I was at another place that had that. The what was it? The Navy SEAL place that I went to. Check out the video. I got a lot of cool videos, folks. Check out. I go to anything and everything. All right, let's check out this big one over here. Snow one. Florida 0.1k miles. Alaska 8,745 kilometers. You know your math? Well, this don't have anything on it. That's a little disconcerting. Oh, here we go. Well, it's a digital plaque that might take a little while. Yeah, hang on a second and show you this sucker. Look at those old-fashioned gauges on there. Arctic Cat. Made in the USA. You don't see that much anymore, huh? Made in the USA. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to tell you how fast it is. Pantera, they perform like... Cowboys from hell. But at least you get an idea of what they used to use back then. And now probably have more modern ones. Again, let's just face it. This thing's going to catch up to you quicker than you want it to. We don't need to read the power. Scotty, I need more power. Hey, you know, if I told you about some of the stuff they have, yes, it's a lot of money, but that's the whole point. Why have an officer if he can't catch anything? This ain't fishing. So, let's see. First official police departments in the United States were given the blue surplus uniforms of the Union Army. Police officers wear uniforms to deter crime by establishing a visible presence while on patrol to make themselves either identifiable to non-police officers and colleagues who require assistance. So they can, quick identify each other at the scenes for who's doing what. Okay. So these are basically, this one's a riot patrol, obviously. Hollywood, Florida Police Department. That's a real riot patrol. And you see that there? You ain't getting to that thing. I can promise you. You do your research and figure out what that's made of. You'll figure it out. Just like the police cars are, well, not all of them, I don't think, but I know a lot of them are souped up with way faster stuff than you're ever going to have or be allowed to have. And they're bulletproof and a lot of other things. So if you're going to be stupid, pull out a gun. It ain't going to go well. I can promise you that. It's not going to go well. That's all I can tell you. You think they're out there just driving around having fun, well, then the joke's on you. Because this stuff is for real. Pretty cool uniforms they got here, man. I'd love to have one of those belts like that. You know how much those things cost? People say, my tax dollars going for that? Yeah, you want to sleep well at night or do you want to have to sleep with a gun? I'd rather sleep with that one. Let somebody else do that. Somebody that had more brave than I would be with a gun. I'd probably shoot my leg off if I had one. My clumsy self. Let's see. Blue Line hero, Natalie Corona. Still in high school, Natalie Corona posted her senior picture. Photo of herself in a stunning blue dress, waving the blue line flag in honor of law enforcement and in honor of her father, Merced Corona, her hero and a Colusa County Sheriff's deputy. You don't see that every day. That's pretty cool. So they're basically doing her gratitude, and that's the real flag that she had there, for law enforcement. I've seen the flag before, but I've never been up close to one. Now I have. That's pretty cool. I kind of like the combo there. Maybe the American flag should change that. No, don't. I know what y'all think. I'm not Democratic. I'm not Republican. I'm not third party. I'm me. You don't have to do certain things to support somebody. Remember that. Let's see what we got here. City of Miami, first black officers. Oh, wow. First ones on the field. Swearing the oath. The first municipal police department. New York Police Department in 1693. Check these out. Wow, this is going way back. Very first one. If it'll focus, come on. Zoom out a little bit there. Wow. That's a long time ago. Very first American ones. Amazing. Right, let me get back at you. Alright, there's a replica of the gun that he used. Lee Oswald to shoot Kennedy, I think it's one of the most famous things in America. People don't know who the president is right now. That's a joke. You get what I'm saying. But they know about Oswald and Kennedy. Very interesting. You think about that for a minute. All replicas of what they actually use. No, it's not the real one, but same thing. You get the point. You big at you. While you check this out, I'm going to do a quick read on this. It says a 22.22 caliber Harrington and Richardson revolver was issued to John Becerra, the man in the photo. Right there. In the early 1930s as a service revolver for his work as a sworn member of the New York Police Department. Wow. That's a cool little gun there. Let's see what else we got here. I'm not going to read every plaque. I just give you an idea. Most of this stuff is real. Some of it's fake, or it's donated to the officer, or the one they used in the line of field. Let's see here. 357 Magnum. Engraved with Wisconsin State Patrol on the side there. Is it? Yeah, I think it's right there. No, that just says the name. Where is it? Well, it's made in the USA. At least that's there. Oh, there it is. Right there. Yep. Killed in the line of duty, October 26, 1989. Well, that sucks. Alright, I'm not going to read everything. We're just going to kind of go over a lot of the stuff that they used. These are all real. I'll tell you if they're fake. Colt Cobra revolver. Lipstick knife. That's something like Mission Impossible or something. Lipstick knife. Let's see. It and other disguised weapons are made and sold to the public, thus requiring a complete search. Ah, so now you know why they search. All these things are like real, not just in the movies, folks. All types of stuff. Somebody be carrying this cross. Oh yeah, okay. Take a closer look. Oh, what's that? Yeah. That's why they pat you down. Now you get it? Okay, good. Smith & Wesson Model 19 revolver. Purchased new in 1987 by brother of Patrolman Donald James Mender to honor his brother who was killed in the line of duty, August 23rd, 1986. Alright, I'm going to stop reading and just show you. Let's see. Drug Enforcement Agency 50th Year Commemorative Colt Pistol. Gold Cup National Match Mark IV Series 70 something. 1911 model. .45 ACP. I'm not a guns person, so I'm just reading off what it is. Here, I'll let you read it. And that's the gun right there. Colt 36 Navy revolver. Firing replica with powder flask and bullet mold. So this is a replica. This one's not real, but still. Man, that's some old type of stuff. Plastic knife hidden in hair brush. See how they did that? There's the brush. The one to the right has a blade up inside there. You pull it apart and uh-oh, shank you. Convertible .22 LR and 22 Magnum single action. Downsized from the Colt model 1873. I'm going to go with rule of thumb, these are real, if they don't say replica, obviously. LAR Grizzly Mark I, .45 Winchester Magnum, single action based on Colt 1911 design. Oh, what's this here? Switchblade gun style knife. Let's see. It's hard to read this one. I don't know, you just have to read that one. I can't really read it. It's dark, and I'm not putting on any light because, like I've been saying forever, it's a museum. I don't want to be the one who, destroys it even a little bit. This stuff you can't get back. It's gone. When it's gone, it's gone. Wow, look at these suckers here. I'm just going to show all these. Put your hands up, boy. Is that a Tommy gun, I think? Doesn't say, but isn't that a Tommy gun? I forget what they call that gun. Anybody know what that gun is? We got a lot of cool stuff in here. Most of these are real, some are replica. It doesn't matter. Just imagine it's real. It's the same thing. Replica does not mean it ain't a real one out there or was a real one out there. Whatever, Pump action, not the kind you're looking for. You big idiot. Check this out. Coming out or we're gonna smoke you out, boy. It ain't no barbecue. This is what they used back in the days, the OG style, to get you out. Man, hang on. Hey, I don't know if y'all remember or not. No, I don't think I put anything up with that ever. No. I want to, though. But anyway, imagine that belt. The bike chain belt. You could polish up your own belt and make a belt. Now, that would be a kick-ass belt, I'm telling you what. You big at you. Check this out. These are some devices they made back in the days that obviously... See if you can figure out the difference between what good and bad is. That's obviously bad. There's somebody put that in there so that when you came along, they just stab you in the neck with the piece. Yeah. Well, you wonder why they started patting down and all the other things. People still will find a way to do something to you. There's no guarantee. You can pat down all day long. Some people are just that smart and they'll find a way to kill you. This is it. You're done. Pull it over, license ready. Oops, party's over. It doesn't take much. This is why they have two nowadays. You got to keep up in the game. Get back at you. Check that sucker out, huh? St. Valentine's Day Massacre, February 14, 1929, Chicago, Illinois. Well, I don't want to show that part. I showed a little bit, but yeah, they basically didn't last with this gun that the crazy man had. That's not the man. I can't read it, and I'm not gonna put the light on. So it's obviously from when they were doing their thing. Let me get back at you. Well, check this out here. I was reading this plaque. You know, Al Capone was a Naples resident. Naples born, well, was when he was a child. This reading is very hard to read here. So that's basically from Al Capone day. This gun here. They captured one of them, put him away, well, with bullets. Now we're at my hotel room. No, this is like an old-fashioned replica of what they had, the old ball and chain. And here's the door. Yeah, that would swing. I'm not going to touch it because I don't think they want you to. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out of here! And here's like a real deal picture of the jail cells back in 1840. What fun times. You know, there's a place that has some serious torture devices back then when you got out of hand. I don't know if I ever want to videotape that. It's gruesome. Check these suckers out. Double barrel, not a 12 gauge. Alright. And check this out. The electric chair. Doesn't say where it's from that I can see. But obviously it's a real one because you're not allowed to sit in it, I'm pretty sure. You know, it doesn't say it common sense. But yeah, you can tell by it worn out and stuff. That's a real deal. They saved all the stuff from back in the day. There's the power supply inside, you know. Just on the floor here. Going up there, they strap you in. And it's goodbye to you. It doesn't say that, but this is obviously, I'm pretty sure, a real deal. It would be, they would have a replica on it to let you know where it came from. They probably don't want you to know because, you know, somebody that had their great grandpa be fried in one of these would be over here trying to beat it up. You know, just saying. Let me get back at you. Look at all those toys. No. Nightsticks. Getting out of hand, you sees. Get to you, boy. You see? Hmm? Getting out of hand here. Check this out. I'm getting out of something. The guillotine. So yeah, the warning on there is, like I said, these are real deals that they had. I wonder where they got this sucker from. Put him in there. Johnny Depp, you're done. 1792. French Revolution. Off with his head and let's have a cup of tea. Oh, that's the other party. That's a real deal there, man. You do not want to fool with that. That's real metal. I'm not touching it. I can tell by seeing it here. And here we go into the basket. Anybody know what this is used for? These are various things that they use, you know. Study the human body, how it works. Make a replica of somebody, and you put all these pieces on there and you get the final product. Yep. Basically, that's, you know, I guess they use it to like identify people back then. It was, yeah, for identification. Facial sculpture on the skull is a method used in forensic anthropology to aid in identifying skeletal remains. Okay, so there you go. Basically, when somebody gets killed and they find them years later, they can do all this to figure out who it was with bits and pieces. That's pretty cool. All right, let me get back at you. This is what they probably should put me in. He'll behave now, won't he? He'll be a good little boy. Hanging bowl and eye. Is it going to be a hanging today? A boy hanging. Yeah, I could put a joke in there, but I'm going to be nice. The gas chamber. I get that every night before I go to bed. There it is. I guess that red light means he's dead. Like in Flash Gordon. Yeah, you get the point. Water is pouring from his eyes. I believe they call them tills. Max von Sydow. I miss that guy. He was awesome. So many good movies. Well, gotta go some way. I don't want to go that way, though. Well, I got some jokes for later on this. When we're doing the live. Gas chamber. Give me back at you. All right, here we go. I pressed the first one to see how it would be. Press the buttons below to reveal evidence found in the room by crime scene investigator. Okay, I returned back. I'm going to hit the blood. There we go. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is, over there, flashing. See it? Blood on the couch. Hey, I don't give you long. All right. The next one is the gun. Oh, okay. Tell you. What? Gun? I don't get it. Okay, let me try that again when it goes off there. Hang on a minute. A little confused on why the light here is pointing down to there. And it says gun. Okay, I guess she's taking a picture of it in the bag. And he's putting it in the bag. Okay. Fingerprints. Fingerprints. Fingerprints on the oh no, over there. Sorry, on the wall. Fingerprints on the wall. Do it again. Fingerprints on the wall. All right. So they use ultraviolet light to find that. The other one's blood, by the way. Yeah, ultraviolet light on the couch, and then fibers, hair fibers on the ground. See the hair fibers there next to the bag? Check them out. Maybe I should use one of these when I go live. I give you a little something extra. Bring out some puppets. No, not gonna happen. Well, maybe. Who knows? All right, and this here junior investigator, I guess, is all the stuff that the junior officers would wear. Their outfits. I get back at you. Check that out. It's a real bomb suit. Cool, huh? Real bomb suit. That's what they use when they go in. Bomb! And here's the machine right here. A little bomb robot. Little claws up there. Pinchers, So this is like Mission Impossible. Not Mission Impossible. Speed. Remember the movie Speed? It's like the real deal here. Yeah, so this goes in there and tries to find the bomb before anybody gets hurt. Look at all those electric plugs and wires, relays, switches and motors. Cool. And take a look inside there. Yeah, they got everything in here you can imagine. This is pretty cool. Oh, wow. There we go. There's some old-fashioned communication devices. I'm just going to go down all of them. There you go. Crank up the red phone. Beep, 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 beep. It's the red phone. It's the blue phone. The scrambler. Original 1963 equipment were duplex teleprinters. Through television and movies, it became the visual symbol for secure, immediate contact for crisis resolution. So the red phone represents a direct line of communication between two leaders in important emergency circumstances. While there was never a red phone for direct communications from the White House to the Kremlin. The Kremlin. Man, this has a scrambler. Isn't that for like scrambling police signals? Radar gun? I don't know. There must be some other type of scramble. They scramble the signal so you can't listen to them talking. I think that's what it is. I wouldn't think they would show one of those, but I don't know. GBS Global Positioning System. Wow, that's a real deal there. That's a real GPS unit. Huh. Position, navigation, that mark. I don't know what WP is. Whip it good. Look at these radios, man. They carried these suckers around, I guess, back in the days for communication. That's why you didn't see many heavy officers back in the day. No cheeseburger eating. Look at that old Peter typewriter. I wonder, is that for court or is that for when they typed up their stuff in their car? Wow. Got 1054 on South Street. Over. Man, this stuff is way back. Amazing old police radios and stuff. Dude, those things gave you exercise. Remember the old bag phones? I had one of those. Back in the day, you got exercise when you went to work. Jump in the car with all that stuff on. Put all those dials on there. Anybody have anybody that works in the field knows about this more than I do? Amazing old equipment. I'm just telling you, I like the old-fashioned police officer days. They look cool. I guess back then it didn't look so cool then, but you know, carry all this stuff around. But I would love to have this stuff now. Amazing. VHS surveillance receiver operational manual. What's the manual to the VHS surveillance receiver? I did surveillance. There. It's amazing. All the old dials and stuff. Cameras they used back then. Wow. Some ancient cameras, you know. Document evidence and stuff. Yeah. That's snapping though. I thought it was me. Something's snapping in there. Oh, okay, great. Next thing you know, there's something planted in there. And you never saw him again. I was like, I know there's nothing in my pocket. What is that snapping noise? Radar. What? Oh, wow. These are one of the old radar devices they used. Oh, wow. 50, 45, 55, 60, 70, 90 to 100 miles an hour. Wow. That's an old radar detector. Wow. That's pretty cool. Wow, look at how heavy these things were back then. Digidar 1 radar gun. Massive thing. I guess they put that thing up on top of the car. You can't carry that thing around. Right there you attach it to the side maybe, you know, of the vehicle where the light is, you know, spotlight and all. Wow. It's all old-fashioned radar guns, and there's a tuning device to tune it there and stuff. Yep. Awesome. All points bulletin. There it is. All points bulletin. Let's think. Send. Hey, what does this say here? Let me get down here. Is it a focus? Come on. Request, send, an alarm. Tone. Out of sync, auto send. Wow, this thing is old. Amazing. All the little dials on this thing. I don't know what that is in there. Buttons to press. Old-fashioned typewriter. Wow. Wow. This is this is some awesome stuff. There's a paper that they had for it, you know. Cool. Safety equipment. Their air taser individual non-lethal gun. Right there. Tasen, you know. Don't tase me, bro. Man, they got a lot of different tasers in here. Weird science. Emergency oxygen in a box. Flak jackets. Riot gear. Oh, look at that bomb. You don't want to mess with that sucker. That's, man, that's a real deal there, folks. That ain't no replica. Rubber bullets, bean bags, airsoft pellets, and flashbangs. Which is those there, I think. Yeah, it should be flashbang. I remember that from games. Flashbang. Flashbang grenade. Yeah. Cool. Look at all that stuff there. Get down a hand, boy. Throw me in something special. The mask they wear to keep themselves good. And a little oxygen on the bottom there. In a tank. Oh, wow, that one got beat. That one got busted. Somebody hit him. Kind of reminds me of my phone's all cracked if I ever show you that. Dynamite? Say what? Why don't you figure that out on your own, man? Dang. What's this sucker here? Pepper fog. Oh, pepper fog. They do this sucker here. Let me get a zoom in on it. Would send out some, like pepper spray, but in a fog form. Wow. And you pretty much be burning. Oh, man, that's all right. Hands behind your back. Party's over. You gotta be stupid when somebody tells you that and you just, you know, I don't know. It amazes me people's brains, how they function. Some people, I guess, are mentally challenged. I don't know, man. These are DUI stuff. That's an old breathalyzer there. Look at that thing. I guess you, hang on a minute. I guess this here is where you put your mouth on and it went into that thing, that analyzer there? I don't know. I have no idea. There's got a little fan or a motor or something. I don't know what that is. And that is connected to this here. Let's see, let me see. It says read, position down, take, analyze, balance light. I don't know, it's just a bunch of gauges on here. I have no idea how that works. Some other riot gear type of stuff. Let's see. Tear gas mask. So they don't fall down the floor. U.S. Marshals helmets. Oh, wow. These right here. Big old egg dome. This is a breath alcohol simulator. Okay. Light source, monochromator, cuvette, sample, photo, resistor, amplifier, and output. I guess how much you have in you. Adjustable aperture. So it gets the samples in there. And then there's photos, like depending on how much light goes through. And it amplifies what it's reading. Outputs, I guess. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But that's a whole bunch of science behind all this stuff to figure out how much you have. Pretty accurate, though. Air, blank, breathe, calibrate. Bunch of controls on there. You see? You type in stuff and party's over. Investigation. There's their investigation, you know, their long-range scopes checking out stuff. The lie detector. That's got a tape recorder in it. You lying, boy. You lying to me. Voice, you know, that. Bunch of different ones from way back in the days. Wow, they don't use these anymore. These are like old style. They were fancy. I think it was like made out of like copper or something. The Ambassador. Yeah, amazing. Lights. Different lights that they would use back in the days. A dark lantern. Oh, wow. Where you at out there? You come on in here if we have to start shooting and get the dogs on you. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Get him, boy. Get him. Various lights that they used back then. Yeah, some old-fashioned lanterns. Sirens. Man, these are some ancient bubble tops. Cool. Oh boy, look at the size of these. Look at the size of those. Those are huge. They're not so big on camera, but like a foot long, that one in the middle there. Like about a half foot wide, or maybe even a foot wide, actually, to be honest. Call box. Oh wow, police call box. Oh, no way. That is awesome. They used to call in, hey, I need some backup over here. Come on, open up. Stupid thing's broken. I'm just going to read this real quick. Stocks and pillory. Early in American history, persons who committed minor crimes were placed in the town square with their heads and hands bound by the wooden holes. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Yes, you did. Confess. Confess. I guess this is for kids. I don't know. There's an adult one. Yeah, you're not quite tall enough. I don't know. I guess you knelt, prayed to Jesus, maybe. I don't know. And there's a little one. And there's where I'm going to go take a ride on my horsey. Now, that's somebody's old-fashioned police horse saddle. Cool. You back at you. I'm going to read this and show you something. The tramp chair. In the Old West, many towns had no jails to keep prisoners in overnight. Thus, in the 1800s, a local smith designated the tramp chair, made of steel, riveted and bent so that the sheriff, constable, or justice of the peace could hold a prisoner overnight. For most, one night was enough. Vagrants would soon vacate their guest chair. Here it is. This would go down, you know, your feet would, and lock you in there. I've never seen anything like this, ever. This is worth, the price of admission is $15. If you like military and stuff, a little cheaper. And of course, half that for, you know, kids. That is awesome. That would be embarrassing to be in that thing. I'm sorry. That should be downright. I want to be out of that thing. I feel like a fool. That's just me, you know. Like, get me out of here. Counterfire cartridges, a bullet manufacturer and shell case manufacturer. Huh, let's check it out. These are the bullets they had there. Very tight. And these are the shells. These are just showing like which ones they made. I don't know. I'd show it to you. Hey, big. Now that's a lot of bullets. It's from Sierra Bullets. Look at all them bullets. Oh, so much fun. You better get you. For you history buffs, who is that? General Custer's Scout Telescope in his journal book. 1877. That's amazing, truly there. There's the old Wells Fargo replica stagecoach back in the days. I love that. That looks cool. Just thought I'd show you that. I guess that's where they carried the money in of it originally, before they had the Brinks truck and stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Crockett and Tubbs. Remember Miami Vice? One of the police boats they donated. You can get personal if you get in trouble, but Fish and Wildlife Commission, state law enforcement. This is what they basically drive around in. Well, obviously there's variations of it. This is like an older one though, actually. And again, do we need to read how many cc's guys? More than you're going to be able to afford. And they catch you real quick. How much is that fish there? Is that a legal limit, boy? Yeah, back at you. I thought I'd end it with this here. Dedicated to the unknown peace officers. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. And I guess that's like a replica of what they basically bury them in, you know. I've never been to one of those. Like, I had an opportunity, but when you're young, it's different. I'm going to end it with this here. Tell you, that's how it should be. Back in the days, respecting the police respecting you, a mutual understanding. You know, and the officer was actually good to everybody. Not just the kiddies, folks. All right. I want to thank y'all for joining. This one's a little long, but I felt it was worth it. And I will see you all in the next adventure. Goodbye. I didn't do it.